Snuffles? Honey, I'm home. Oh, I brought back some of those fancy treats you like from the store.
Humom, you're back. Oh, what excellent timing. I was just about to embark on a very important scientific observation. Welcome home.
Scientific observation, huh? And what might that be, my little furry genius? You look particularly content today, and a little sticky around the whiskers.
Sticky? Me? Nonsense. It's merely the residue of profound thought, Humom. My brain often listens with genius, you know.
Glistening with genius, right. Well, where's the chocolate fudge cake I left on the counter? The one I spent 3 hours baking this morning.
The cake? Oh, the cake, yes. A very interesting case indeed. A true mystery, Humom. I was just contemplating its disappearance.
Its disappearance? Snuffles, the cake is gone. The entire glorious 6-layered chocolate fudge cake. There's not even a crumb left on the plate.
Precisely, a vanishing act of the highest order. I tell you, Humom, I've never witnessed anything quite like it. One moment, there it was, radiating deliciousness. The next, poof, gone.
Poof? Snuffles, are you trying to tell me the cake vaporized?
Not vaporized per se, no. More like ascended. You know, like a culinary rapture. Perhaps it achieved a higher state of being. It was a truly magnificent cake after all.
A culinary rapture. And you, my dear Snuffles, just happened to be observing this ascension from, let's say a mere inch away from the counter?
A responsible distance, I assure you. For safety, one wouldn't want to be caught in the energetic transfer of a cake's ascension. I was merely documenting the event for future scientific papers. My notes, however, appear to be internal.
Internal notes, right. Snuffles, you have a smudge of chocolate on your nose. A rather large telltale smudge, I might add.
Oh, that's the dust of the cosmos, Humom. From the cake's interstellar journey, some particulate matter inevitably remains. It's proof, if anything, that I was diligently observing its departure.
The dust of the cosmos. Okay, and the empty cake plate, which I now see nestled suspiciously under the sofa, next to your favorite toy?
Ah, the plate. A crucial piece of evidence in this captivating enigma. I hypothesized that the cake, in its final moments before its great departure, decided it couldn't bear to leave its humble vessel behind. So, it carried the plate with it for a short distance before releasing it gently onto the floor, a farewell gift, if you will, to remind us of its past existence.
It carried the plate under the sofa? Snuffles, that cake didn't have legs.
Not literal legs, no, but perhaps a burst of residual energy from its ascension, a kind of telekinetic propulsion, if you will. The cake was clearly quite powerful. It had presence.
Powerful presence that propelled itself under the sofa. You know, I'm finding it increasingly difficult to believe any of this. My cake is gone, and you're looking like you just won the lottery.
It's the thrill of the intellectual challenge, Humom. Unraveling such a complex mystery fills one with an undeniable zest for life, and perhaps a touch of residual cosmic dust energy myself.
Residual cosmic dust energy, huh? Or perhaps just a sugar rush. You're practically vibrating, Snuffles, and your eyes are sparkling more than usual.
Pure alertness, Humom. My senses are heightened, my intellect razor sharp, ready to tackle the next great unknown. Like, for instance, where did the cake really go? The possibilities are endless.
All right, Snuffles, let's explore some of those possibilities. Did a tiny phantom baker sneak in through the window, consume the entire cake, and then vanish without a trace, leaving only a fox-sphinx with chocolate on his nose?
A phantom baker. Oh, a most compelling theory, Humom. Highly plausible. Perhaps a disgruntled pastry chef seeking to eliminate competition from your superior baking skills. He must have used a stealth invisibility cloak and special anti-crumb technology.
an invisibility cloak and anti-crumb technology, and he just happened to leave a trail of chocolate paw prints leading from the counter to your bed?
Ah, the paw prints. Yes, those are mine, but they're not chocolate, Humom. They're mud. I was investigating a suspicious puddle in the yard. Yes, and I must have tracked it in and then, sat on it, accidentally, on my bed.
Mud that smells distinctly of dark chocolate and vanilla extract and looks exactly like the frosting from the cake?
It's a rare, highly aromatic mud, Humom, very artisanal. Perhaps the phantom baker, in his haste, tracked in some of his own special chocolate mud to frame me. A dastardly plot, wouldn't you say?
A dastardly plot indeed. So this phantom baker who wears an invisibility cloak has anti-crumb technology and artisanal chocolate mud specifically came to our house to eat my cake and frame you?
It's the only logical conclusion, Humom. Think about it. Who else would be so cunning, so bold, so well-fed? They clearly planned this for weeks, meticulously studying your baking schedule.
I'm trying, Snuffles. I really am trying to follow your logic. But I'm also trying very hard not to burst out laughing right now. You're so good at this, you know that?
My dedication to truth and justice is unwavering, Humom, even in the face of such overwhelming, chocolate-scented mud. Perhaps the cake spontaneously decided to reenact a scene from a dramatic play, where it was the tragic hero consumed by an unseen force. I was merely the audience.
A dramatic play, huh? Was its final monologue, "Oh, woe is me, I am delicious and about to be devoured by a cute fox-sphinx"?
Something along those lines, yes, though the acoustics under the counter weren't ideal for clarity, but I'm quite sure it was a soliloquy of profound sugary despair.
Sugary despair. Snuffles, look at me. Your little sphinx paws have faint smears of frosting on them, and your belly looks rounder than usual, and you're still vibrating.
My paws? Oh, that's simply residual energy from patting down the area where the cake used to be. A forensic investigation, if you will. And my belly, it's merely expanded with the weight of this monumental mystery, Humom. My brain is working so hard it's affecting my metabolic rate.
Your metabolic rate. Okay, and what about the small, perfectly circular imprint of your nose in the last remaining piece of cake? Oh wait, no, that was the entire cake, wasn't it?
The imprint? A fascinating artifact. I believe that's the signature of the cake's original creator, Humom. A subtle artistic flourish. You know, a maker's mark. It just so happens to resemble my nose. A coincidence, I assure you.
A coincidence. Right. So you're sticking to the story that a stealth chocolate mud-wielding telekinetic phantom baker who leaves behind nose-shaped maker's marks absconded with my cake.
It's the most logical, scientifically sound, and frankly entertaining explanation, Humom. Any other conclusion would be mundane. And we are not a mundane household, are we?
No, Snuffles, we are definitely not mundane. But I'm starting to think the truth is a little less phantom baker and a little more you, Snuffles. Come on, spill it. You ate the cake, didn't you?
Sigh. All right, Humom, you've cornered me with your formidable human logic. Yes, I did consume the cake.
I knew it. Oh, Snuffles, my glorious silly Snuffles. And what, pray tell, was the good reason you claimed for eating an entire chocolate fudge cake?
It was an act of profound self-sacrifice, Humom, a noble deed. You see, as I was conducting my observations, I detected a faint wobbliness in the cake's structure, a tremor. It was on the verge of collapsing.
Collapsing? My cake was perfectly stable, Snuffles.
But you couldn't see the microscopic instability. My highly sensitive sphinx senses detected it. If that cake had collapsed, Humom, it would have created a catastrophic mess, a sugary avalanche that could have, dare I say, clogged the vacuum cleaner, or worse, made the whole kitchen sticky.
So, to prevent a sticky kitchen and a vacuum cleaner emergency, you heroically ate the whole thing yourself?
Precisely. Precisely. I averted a domestic disaster of epic proportions. Think of the cleanup, the wasted paper towels. I stepped in, or rather, nommed in, where no one else could. It was my duty, Humom, my solemn, delicious duty.
Your solemn, delicious duty. I see. And you did this all while I was at the store, unable to thank you for your heroic efforts?
A true hero expects no thanks, Humom, only the satisfaction of a job thoroughly completed, and perhaps a few more treats, just for my extraordinary exertion.
You know, Snuffles, sometimes I think you're the smartest, silliest, most mischievous creature I've ever known, and I wouldn't have it any other way, even if my cake is gone.
A small price to pay for domestic harmony, wouldn't you agree? And a deeply satisfied fox-sphinx.
Oh, I suppose so. But next time you're feeling heroic, maybe try averting a disaster of, say, a too full food bowl, okay? Or perhaps just ask me for a slice.
A slice? Humom, you wound me. True heroic deeds require commitment, total immersion, but I shall endeavor to consider your suggestion for future, less precarious culinary situations. Now, about those treats.
No, Snuffles, I think you have got all the treats you should have and more today already, you little cake monster. Come here, give your Humom a cuddle instead, even if you're covered in invisible cosmic dust and chocolate mud.